Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here, or as I'm known on Twitch, Plague Doctor 98TTV. And beekos, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online, my favorite multiplayer game of all time. So, in the last one, beekos, we discovered that the, sorry about that. The Coldane Cartel, or whatever the fuck their name is, are werewolves, and that's sort of where they were getting their quests, not quests, their authority from, is they've got all the benefits with werewolves.
Prince Naaman died protecting the Queen in the orrery.
So, let's see what's next in this. Also, apparently there's only 8 Thieves Guild parts in the storyline, I'm gonna guess, since we've done 4 so far.
To deal with the Coldane Cartel. We secured a warehouse, some bait, and even a Lion Guard captain to do the heavy lifting. The plan you and the gangs came up with is perfect. We need one last thing, and you're just the thief to pull it off. While Renna here plants the cartel ledger and Wolf's Paw Sapphire in the warehouse, we need someone to leak the information to the cartel. And it needs to appear legitimate, a reliable and trustworthy source. That's where you come in. Yes, with the help of the contact you rescued. Here's where to find Bridget Silvereye, impress her by sneaking in undetected, then sell her the information. The cartel should move on the warehouse quickly. Then we spring the trap. Got all that? Thanks to Edwin's contact, we know that Caldane's lieutenant runs a cartel den west of Crosswich. The entrance is in a rundown farmhouse. Tell her Raoul's warehouse is in Eaglesbrook. Then find me north of the Dwinarth ruins when you're done. I've never been one for history books, but Sage Vornet's writing is fascinating. He talks about himself more like a teacher than an all-powerful mage. Loved to study cultures from all over. The Codex even mentions how he collected pieces of them.
What does that mean?
Maybe he means he collected artifacts to store in the vault? But the way it's written, I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll figure it out once we break in there. Renna will set the bait. You just need to make sure Bridget bites.
Protect the Soul Reaper. Kill the others.
Some of those werewolves need to take a down path. Rocking sticky bee bags they are.
I don't recognize you, nor do I have any appointments. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you where you stand. From the sounds of combat outside, and the smell of blood wafting from you, I assume you're here to kill me. But you won't find Bridget Silvereye to be easy prey, assassin.
Just the display of my strength. I have information about the Wolf's Paw Sapphire and the cartel ledger.
Interesting. You cut down the weak, but offer a gift to the pack leader. Seems you understand us pretty well, outsider. So, what do you want for this information? And be convincing, or you'll learn that my claws are sharper than yours. You joke, but my teeth and claws have gotten me a lot. And the howling feels great. You prove to have a wolf's savagery, getting past guards I trained myself. Where's our property? You're in, if we get it back.
Over here, partner. I don't see any bite marks and your guts aren't spilling out. So either the meeting with Bridget went well, or you couldn't make it into the cartel's den. Which is it? Be honest. A few of us have coin on the outcome.
I spoke to Brigid. She's sending cartel forces to retrieve the ledger and Sapphire.
Nicely done. And I made enough coin to pay for dinner at the Rosy Lion. Only a fool would bet against you at this point. Now it's time to get our forces into place and make the final preparations for our wolf trap. Renna has placed the bait in the warehouse, and you told the wolves where to find it. While I continue to decipher the codex and keep it safe, the rest of you help the Lion Guard take down the cartel when they go after the bait. No problem. Abrasia promised to lead Captain Sansone to one of her meeting points. You can talk to him there. I'll let Edwene and Celine know it's time. You find Abrasia and the Roadsworn, and Captain Sansone. Tell them to head for the warehouse. It's near Cambrai Pass. If everything goes right, Abrasia, her Roadsworn, and Captain Sansone will all be there waiting for you. After that, get to the warehouse. Renna will meet you outside. This is going to work. I just know it is. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but Abrasia did. She even guessed the number of bites and claw marks you'd come back with. 4 claws and 6 bites, for the record. It was all in good fun. At least I get her gold. We need both the Roadsworn and the Lion Guard, or this trap won't succeed.
I heard the battle in the Fevered Muse was touch and go. Glad you won the day.
Harassing innocent travellers along Glenumbra's roads. Typical Lion Guard behaviour.
Innocent? Pah! You Roadsworn belong in shackles. You! Their leader said I'd find you here. Let's talk. The woman, Abrasia, went out of her way to get me to follow her here. Told me I'd find you, but then she slipped away. I assumed this was about that plan we discussed, but I'm beginning to think this is all just a waste of my time.
The trap is set. Meet us at Rolf's Barron's warehouse in Eagles Brook to catch Gavin Coldane.
To think, an honored and decorated captain in the Lion Guard, forced to deal with thieves and rogues. But Gavin Coldane is a serious threat to the realm. If I can catch him in a criminal act, I can arrest him and dismantle his cartel. House Menant, Street Hawks, the Roadsworn, criminals, each and every one, but not monsters. Yes, the Lion Guard will move against Coldane and the cartel at the appropriate moment. Just make sure your thieves hold up their end of the bargain.
Thank the aid, it's you. The cartel, they killed so many. The Coldane cartel. They arrived sooner than we expected. Rushed in with wolves. At least, I think they were wolves. It was chaos. Not ashamed to say I hid. They didn't sniff me out. We were supposed to surprise them, but they surprised us. Like they knew what we planned all along. They ambushed the Lion Guard, killed them before we even knew what was happening. Barely got the items in place. Then everything went wrong. The cartel lieutenant breached Silvereye. She kept shouting for Celine, taunting her. Everyone scattered, and that's when I hid. They sealed the door. Take my grapple bow and find a way in. You need to get everyone out of there. And quick, use the grapple to get in through the upper windows. Hurry!
I knew it. There's a dog hiding among these crates. Find it.
Quick, Brent. Open the lock. Garth, thanks. It's all gone wrong. Somehow the cartel knew. Good. Everyone was in position. The plan seemed perfect. For a brief moment, the three gangs were all working together. Then I heard screams, saw red eyes in the shadows. They were fast.
The only explanation is that the cartel must have known what we were planning, even before I leaked the information to them. But how?
The warehouse owner, Rawls Boron. He was with Gavin Coldane when they arrived. He must have sold us out. We have to hurry. The cartel grabbed Celine and Captain Sansone. We need to get them out of here.
Coldane is here? Where?
Yeah. Coldane sauntered in like he owned the place, grabbed Celine and ordered the cartel to take control of the underground caves. Then they tossed me in here. We need to find Alcedo Nadius. I heard them order him to guard the way down. Carso, keep watch. Stay.
You little pests think you'll get past me? Ha!
Find Celine and Sansone quickly. I think I'm bleeding again. Look, hanging above us. Is that Captain Sansone?
Get me down from here! There's a way up here through the room behind me.
Maybe use that
Some
grapple
of
bow.
those werewolves need to take a damn bath. Walking stinking flea bags.
He said there's a grapple point somewhere, so where?
Like dumping fish at the docks.
The humiliation never ends. That wasn't the most dignified moment of my career, but the cartel will pay for that and for the many Lion Guard lives they took today. But we don't have much time. We need to catch Gavin Coldane. Deeper into these smuggler caves, the cartel plans to loot the place and take control of the operation. Rawls Boron was a fool to think Coldane would let him keep all this. I heard Celine shouting. Something about a nowhere key. That road-sworn thief Abrasia came by. She saw me bound up and simply smiled. Then she kept walking. Typical scoundrel. But we need to move now if we're going to catch Coldane. Coldane went deep.
Release me!
Let's see what we're dealing with before they are quiet. Coldane has Celine. Let's see what's going on.
Lady Celine. Such a fancy title for a common thief. Give me your key before my patience runs out.
I'll not give you anything, Kerr!
The pack can convince her, Gavin.
Enough! Send your wolves against me instead.
No more violence. Here, take my key.
I don't think so, Celine. I'll take that.
Abrasia! What are you doing? Come back!
Bridget! Kill these fools! I'll go after the road sworn.
Coldane! Help Lady Celine while I give chase.
Your deception was so obvious, little thief. Pathetic! Insolent runt! Die by my claws!
are you waiting? What are you waiting for? My thanks. Now, let's get my key back.
Moment, Outlaw? I just wanted you to know that the Road Swarm were all set to help when Abrasia, well, she warned us that everything had gone wrong. Told us to hang back and not get killed. As for why she stole that fancy key, no one tells us nothing. No, we showed up right on schedule, but the cartel was already tearing through the Lion Guard when we got here. Look, our fair leader never lets good judgment get in the way of an impulsive action. Maybe she tried to salvage a bad situation? Ah, Abrasia's definitely in the wind. Even if I knew where she'd go to hide, I wouldn't tell you. She's the boss after all. I'll let you know you want to talk to her, though. If I see her, that is. That passage leads out to the shoreline.
Of course she betrayed you. She's a thief. You're all thieves.
I can't believe how bad this escapade turned out to be. Thieves and Lion Guard are dead. Rawls Boron betrayed us. Coldane got his ledger and sapphire. And worst of all, I lost my nowhere key. What was Abrasia thinking, stealing my key? It will take more than Gavin Coldane and his pack of wolves to make us abandon our pursuit of the vault. Since Abrasia now has our nowhere key, I suppose we'll just need to acquire another one. Our people have been searching. Mine caught wind of a key hidden under the Daggerfall Market District, and Edwayne's street urchins learned of one in the Dwenarth ruins to the north. Head back to the den to update Quen, then come meet us. You mean by stealing the key we all worked so hard to get? Undermining all of our efforts and betraying our fledgling Thieves Guild? I can't begin to understand the mind of that woman. She and her road sworn are inscrutable, and I don't care to try.
I already heard the basics. Did it really go that badly? The chatter among the thieves outside is that something terrible went down at Rawls Boron's warehouse. What happened? Where's everyone else? They knew? How? Of course, Rawls Boron. We shouldn't have underestimated Coldane. He didn't get this much power and wealth by accident. Abrasia's betrayal is Not a huge surprise. But how are we going to get into the vault without a nowhere key? The best thieves always have contingency plans. Glad to hear Edwayne and Celine have an idea about how to pull us out of this mess and keep our heist on track. We're not finished yet, partner. Not by a long shot.
Everything went wrong, Gwen. But Edwayne and Celine said they know what to do.
I heard. Come on, partner. We still have work to do. Over here, partner. We're not done yet. The Coldane cartel probably thinks we're finished. Betrayed by one of our own, outwitted by werewolves, and we lost our nowhere key. But we've still got the codex. And what was that you were saying about Edwayne and Celine? Right. Possibly somewhere under the Daggerfall Market District, and in the Dwynarth ruins up north. I doubt we're the only ones to hear word of these keys. We'll have competition. So you need to get out there and help them locate the keys, fast. Edwayne's information feels more solid. Meet him at the Dwynarth ruins, and if there's a nowhere key there, get it. Then track down Celine in Daggerfall. If we can secure at least one key, we can enter the vault. We can't let Coldane beat us to it. Find Edwayne at the Dwynarth ruins. After that, go assist Celine in Western Daggerfall. We need at least one of those nowhere keys to keep ahead of the cartel. I'm counting on you, partner. Meanwhile, I've got a codex to finish reading. Without the codex, neither the cartel nor Abrasia can find the vault. Unless they've another source we don't know about. I truly thought Abrasia wanted to be a part of the new guild. Can't believe I read her completely wrong.
Yeah, I'm not shocked in the slightest. I sorta don't like how ZeniMax has been like, oh. Yada yada yada, let's put in a character that betrays them in every fucking chapter. We put a betrayal in every story. It sort of becomes less meaningful when the betrayal happens because it's not shocking.
Hey, over here, by the wall. Glad you could join me. Typically, I don't linger around corpses, but we have an opportunity. My street hawks got word that a dead Breton named General Gavendir acquired one of Ornette's special keys. We just need to make her tell us how to find it. Look around. The dead have no trouble walking and talking in this place. Some past issue with cultists upended the usual afterlife situation. I saw a spirit in a military uniform to the northeast. Perhaps that was Gavendir. We must talk to her. A test of my planning skills, Wear that outfit I left nearby to avoid cultist attention. We'll split up and search for General Gavendir's spirit, then, persuade her. I suggest you ask politely, as someone of her rank expects. Breton history was more Basil's forte. We heard that Gavendir sought nowhere keys in her time, just as we do now. It seems she found one, but grew jealous and feared others would take it. From what we heard, when she died, it was buried with her. Grab an outfit from the basket. No need to attract the cultist attention.
Do not interrupt my patrol of these lands. Only my constant vigilance shall keep marauders at bay. Unless you too plan to steal from those who sleep in these ruins. In hushed tones, please. Such matters must remain secret. I once held a key but failed in my duty to protect it. A vile thief named Brannock Firstblood recently raided my sarcophagus. Took anything shiny that caught his eye. I hate thieves.
I could help you recover the key.
Hunting a sage's wisdom. Yes. Yes, you have the look of an enlightened seeker, despite your abrupt need to blurt out secrets. I shall use you to exact my revenge on Brannock. Together, we will enter the crypts and recover my key. Come, Seeker of Wisdom. Justice shall be ours. I will point out Brannock. No one but you can see or hear me.
Dust.
There's the filthy brigand! He stole my key!
A thief in our midst? You won't get my treasure! I'll die before I let you take my treasures!
Move!
You'll never catch me! I'm almost free of you!
The key is yours. Use it well, Seeker.
Found you. Did you have any more luck than I had? Got a little worried when I couldn't find General Gavendir or you anywhere. Thought maybe the cultists got you. Why are you coming out of the crypt? Did you find the General's spirit?
I got the key, but I had to kill the cultist who stole it, though.
Killing sets a bad example for our potential guild. You should learn how to stay hidden. Avoiding attention is how I like to work. Hold on to the key for now. I'll let Quen know my information led to a success. Did you help Celine yet? Celine's contact suggested a nowhere key could be found in the Daggerfall market area on the west side of the city. Hopefully, she narrowed down a location while we've been busy. Oh, and don't let Celine steal any keys you find like Abrasia did. I was mostly joking, but hey, you never know. This business we're in, it can be cutthroat. None of us ever saw eye to eye on Quen's whole guild idea, though, out of all of them, I could probably work with Celine. We'll see.
I hear everyone's angry with me, Outlaw. We should talk. I assume you have questions. It's simple, really. Celine was captured, and you were surrounded by werewolves.
My helm's off to you. It's rare that I catch such a talented criminal. A pity you must pay the fine. Of course, anything for you.
I assume you have questions. It's simple, really. Celine was captured, and you were surrounded by werewolves. Our big plan crumbled to dust. I figured you were all dead. So I made a move.
You stole the key and left us to die.
Yes, I can see how it looked that way, since that's exactly what I did. I'm no hero, I'm a criminal. Would you prefer that key ended up in Coldane's hands? I made a quick decision to salvage what I could from a terrible situation. Would they want me around? I made my move because I thought you were all dead. Didn't expect anyone to survive to be angry with me. I'll keep my distance for now, but I still want to help. I'll be there when everyone needs me. Watch out for Coldane. He's looking for the same key as Celine.
I am here to assist you, citizen. As soon as I collect your bounty, this will all be over. I have cleared your record and restored your good name.
Don't mind me, just watching folks stroll by. I worked every source I know and uncovered one of the greatest mysteries frustrating the thieves of Daggerfall. Magpie Ravik's cache of stolen goods. I discovered that Ravik's stash is hidden somewhere in this hill, behind Linen Falls. By all accounts, yes. There must be a way from inside Themond Mine. That's where we'll start. Did you meet with Edwayne? Any luck finding his key? The sordid way, hey? At least we have the key, even if I find your methods distasteful. No doubt Edwayne objected as well. Let's get this second key. We can get ahead of the Coldane cartel. Maybe without violence this time. My sources tell me the entrance to Ravik's stash is somewhere in Themond Mine. We'll stay as quiet as possible. I suspect we're not the only ones here looking for the key, so stay low. Oh, and leaving me chained up and at the mercy of werewolves was acceptable? I know we're not exactly good people, but that's too much. What could she possibly gain from showing her face again? Quite cold-blooded of her, isn't it? But... perhaps I see the logic. It did look quite bad there for a bit. If not for you, that is. Oh, did I ever thank you? No? Well, now I have. I'll think about a brazier later. For now, let's focus on the key. A rumor that grew into a myth. Magpie Ravik has worked Daggerfall forever. She steals seemingly without reason. Small stuff, big stuff. None of her scores ever get fenced. They just disappear. The tale goes that she just hoards it all. Yes. Well, perhaps not all of it. After all this time, Magpie Ravik probably has more than one stash. But my connections tell me she put a nowhere key in the one here. We just have to find a way inside. The entrance should be to the west. Let's have a look. There's the falls. Let's climb the rope for a better look. Come on! Here's the door to Ravik's stash. Barricaded. I have an idea. Follow me.
Did you hear that the Great Shackle was destroyed?
Come on, this way. A clever, if soggy, way to get inside. But we made it. Let's follow the stream. Hear that? Swim quietly.
We paid enough for every guard in Daggerfall to be on alert. No excuses.
I paid off who I could. Not all guards are as flexible as me.
Anyone not loyal to Coldane doesn't leave here alive. Got it?
Aye. It'll look like an arrest gone badly.
Ooh, quite interesting. We'll have to be careful. You heard that, right? Sounds like the Coldane cartel paid off some of Daggerfall's guards. Amazing what you can do with enough gold. Well, this presents a new challenge. We risk bringing all of Daggerfall down on us if we run into any city guards. We need to be extra careful not to be seen. I think the stash should be just through here. Watch for traps. Ravik apparently loves them. Let's split up for a fast search. You go right. A lockbox. Right in the middle of a pool of acid. Very secure. I'll close the acid inflow. Try those levers. They might drain the pool. Now, I'll hold off the acid. You go search the chest. Take the key and jump down the sluice gate. I'll find another way out. guards are looking
Listen
for
up,
us.
everyone.
Split up and
there
get
are
to the den.
fugitives at large, and we have
Stay
reason
low
to
and
believe
find
they
a
are
way out.
somewhere
I'll
in the
draw them
city.
off you.
If you see anyone suspicious, alert the nearest guard.
We need a guard here and one down by the stables. I'll patrol the center. Let's bring these criminals to justice.
Make sure to check along the river. Rat filth often can swim, you know. You needn't worry. No thieves are getting past me.
Oh, we have to go into the river.
Do you think we'll find them?
I should hope so. We've only got the full guard looking out
One
for
of our
these
new
hooligans.
escape routes. Pull up the gate. I'll keep watch. Stuck? Blast! Try the south gate. See you soon! Over here. This way to the den. Ah, look who made it back. That was more intense than I usually care to deal with. I wasn't sure we'd be able to avoid the city guard, but everything worked out. At least we acquired a nowhere key. And you didn't dissolve in the acid, so we have much to celebrate. Huzzah! You're turning out to be a thief's thief, you know that? Let's put heads together with Quen. There's a vault full of riches waiting to be ransacked, and I, for one, can't wait to get to the ransacking. You put the work in. All of you. I did my own work while you were dealing with spirits and guards. I know where to find Sage Vornet's Nowhere Vault. On an island far to the northwest. I secured transport for us. No more waiting. No more research. No more opportunities to get beaten to the punch. We're cracking the vault, getting the Thieves' Moon, and establishing this Thieves Guild. The Coldane cartel has been nothing but trouble, and they're why we're doing this in the first place. With 2 keys, we'll get to the Nowhere Vault before them. Count on it. You've done nothing but great work for us, and you made it look easy. Grab your gear, partner. We know where the vault is hidden. We have a way inside, and I arranged transportation to get us to the island. That's everything. We're off to steal the Thieves' Moon. I just wish we still had a Brazier and her road sworn.
Speaking of, she told me she didn't intend to betray us. She still wants to help.
Unpredictable as always. If a Brazier's sincere, I won't turn her away. We'll probably need the help. Speaking of, I have bad news. There's a new entry in the Codex. The Coldane cartel somehow found the Nowhere Vault and is heading there now. I'm not exactly sure. The entry doesn't go into details, but we're in a race now. A race I don't intend for us to lose. I'll get Celine to send word to Captain Sansone. He'll want a second chance at Coldane. So what about you, partner? You in? Go find an Argonian named Skeel Kazi along the coast, west of Eaglesbrook. He's waiting with a number of boats to take us to the island. Don't forget a nowhere key. We're going to need everything we've got to beat the cartel and pull this off. Gavin Coldane has the power and resources to get almost anything he needs. Basil said there were experts out there, others who studied the legends. Obviously, he found one or more of them. It'll be close, but I know we can still beat him. Just a few tantalizing tidbits that convince me it's just what we need to turn these gangs into a guild. It's connected to some of the legendary Khajiiti thieves, and seems to have some sort of power over, or related to, time. We'll know more soon.
Right, speak to the allies.
The vault's on a remote island? Carso and I are city people. We've never stepped off dry land. Not that I'm backing out, just the opposite, but I'm not sure how we'll take to sailing. I never thought I'd make common cause with some refined society lady. Too many of them spit on me and my gang. Now, Celine. She's more pompous than I'd like, but she's proved herself. But are we a guild yet? That remains to be seen. That stuff is like babies crying or dogs barking. Totally commonplace in Daggerfall. I'm used to dealing with that. But the ocean is deep. Things move around down there. Does anyone even know how boats float? I'll be fine. Let's just get going.
Kind of valid, not gonna lie.
Exciting! I haven't sailed the ocean since I tricked Lord Olaf into bringing me aboard his yacht. Pushed him overboard and stole everything he had. Such fun! What a perfect way to start our grand vault heist. You fear I left him to drown? Oh my, no. Olaf is a grabby little buffoon, but he did nothing to earn such a death. I paid the harbor master before we set out. Moments after I sailed away, a ship arrived with warm blankets and hot tea for the Lord. That scamper Dwayne has really proven himself, yes? I never disliked him, just thought he should know his place. Living off the street like his gang does takes intelligence and gumption. I could learn from him. But a true guild? We'll see.
Could use a break.
Ah, Gwen? Were you expecting the Lion Guard?
Nervous? What in oblivion could you possibly be nervous about?
Easy.
I received a missive from Lady Celine that claimed you have a way to flush Coldain and his cartel out into the open. Is this true? I already trusted you once, and we know where that got us. Come with you? Where? On these smugglers' vessels of questionable seaworthiness? What are you and these criminals planning this time? All right. For another chance to clap that dog's neck in irons, we'll play this out. If this doesn't work this time, I'm after you and your gang next.
No dallying now. Let's set sail.
What are you waiting for? Quen explained the deal with Captain Dryskin over there. Getting a Lion Guard to take out your competition? I like it. The sooner you and your companions get in the boats, the sooner my purse will jingle with coin.
What do you usually use these boats for, Egg Brother?
I don't usually spill my business to people I barely know, even if Quen seems to like them. I use these boats to move people and cargo to my larger ship, especially when I want to keep my ship on the open water. Now, get on board.
Cartel ships on the coast. They beat us here.
Carso found tracks leading inland.
We'll stay with the boats.
And dead cartel
Find
thugs.
Coldain and drive him this way.
The trail leads to these ruins.
Obviously, the cartel made the footprints. Tread lightly. This must be it. The vault should be down here.
10 gold says I find it before Celine.
You're good at Wayne, dear, but I'll take that bet.
You're not bad at this either, Celine. You could fit a small city in these caves.
Something's killing the cartel members. Keep an eye out.
The path splits ahead. Let's move in pairs. Who do you want to go with, partner? Celine or Edwayne?
Celine thinks I'm joking, but I'll hold her to that bet. I'm never one to turn down 10 easy gold. And she has plenty to spare. We just need to find that vault first. We need to be fast about this if we're going to catch Coldain, and Oblivion knows that 2 of us are better than 50 cartel thugs, and with Carso gone, some company would be nice. What do you say? Want to be my partner and help me win that bet?
These ruins are quite remarkable. Dureni, I would guess, though I'm not an expert. Now, I wonder where this Nowhere Vault is hiding. All of Quen's plans are fundamentally sound. We should team up. I say let Edwayne accompany Quen, while you and I show them how to find a hidden vault. You do want to travel alongside the extremely competent and beautiful Lady Celine, don't you?
Celine thinks
I'm gonna go with
joking,
Edwayne.
but we need to be fast about it.
Well, let's get a move on. You take the right path, we'll take the left.
More cartel thugs. Done in by traps, I'd say. Stay alert.
Look with Don't listen to your...
Hear that? Just ahead. Let's take a look.
Solve the pattern of the lights! All of you, through the door!
I knew we were close. Was that Coldane we heard?
He used the nowhere key to enter the vault. We need to do the same.
There was a distinct sequence to how those lights appeared. I suggest replicating it. Whatever you just did, don't do it again. Whatever you just did, don't do it again.
Okay, what's the pattern? 1, 2.
Whatever you just did, don't do it again.
I'm gonna get closer to the TV because I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh, okay, 1, 2.
The lights appeared in a... Careful. I don't think that was right. The lights appeared in a...
Well done. The door's unlocked. Let's go inside.
More visitors seeking wisdom. Be not afraid. We have much to discuss. My creator's humble depository has become quite busy of late, though you lot seem more inquisitive than the destructive group that just passed by. Good, good. All are welcome to test their mettle in these hallowed halls. I am the caretaker of the Nowhere Vault, Sage Vornet's memoriam. Since you made it here to Nowhere, you must have at least one of my creator's Nowhere keys. Most excellent. I'm eager to see how you and your allies fare among his many challenges. Before his death, Sage Vornet recorded his memories and personality into a soul gem-infused projection simulacrum. Me! I remain to observe those who come to seek my creator's legacy. Only the wisest and most clever can earn the Sage's treasures. Because that is exactly where it is located, in the nowhere space between the planes of oblivion. The great sage wanted a place beyond the reality of Nirn in which he could experiment and store his most fascinating and dangerous treasures. Naturally, already other seekers have ventured inside, though by their brutish natures, they will most certainly fail. You seem much wiser. Success gives access to my creator's knowledge and treasures. If you wish to continue, please proceed. I will summon your allies to aid you. Good luck!
How did we all walk through the same door and wind up in different places?
A test, perhaps? Places such as this always include bothersome tests.
Let's look around and try to meet up, but be careful. Coldane won't be the only...
Oh, Edwayne, what have you gotten yourself into
Back
this
at
time?
it again.
Friend, is that you? Over here! Feels like I've been wandering for days since we were separated, and it's been rough going. So many blind corners and annoying clockwork monstrosities. Thankfully, you're here now. I could use your help. Do you see anything up there that might possibly disable these traps and barriers? The only way for me to go is straight ahead, and the way is blocked by bolts of lightning.
Interesting.
A valve? Sounds too easy, but give it a try. The barrier's gone. Just take now. I'm gone. Find me at the next barrier.
Watch how the blade works. Don't let Edwayne get turned into mincemeat. Coldane didn't care, and...
Was that Abrasia? The swirling blade is very loud down here. I made it. Keep going, friend. I don't think we're clear yet.
That's weird. It should have disabled it.
One last bridge to cross. We have friends. Any help coming? That did them in. I think I see a way out.
Oh, how magnificent! All of the sage's relics on display. A test of our knowledge of his history, if we know what we're looking at? Come here and let me tell you what I think we need to do. This may sound a little vain, but I'm sure I'm right about how to proceed. I just need to find the right relic. Ah, there we go. Vornet's staff. Determine which staff down there is the real one, and we can be on our way. Meanwhile, I'll figure out what we need to do next. Oh, I don't know. It must look like the image floating over the pool beneath me. Now, get on with it. It should be easy enough to spot a staff as distinctive as the one that belongs to the legendary sage.
Careful now, Selene. Make the wrong choice and something nasty may appear. There's still some of Coldane's thugs down there. Bits of them anyway.
Abrasia? Thanks for the warning, I suppose. Excellent! Now find the sage's crown, like the one floating over the pool. Well done! Now his tome. Every depiction of him shows him carrying a distinctive book.
Okay, so it's this one.
I believe we passed the sage's test. Find your way out of there and I'll catch you.
Hey, partner! Up here! Let's talk. This hall is pretty, but the way forward is blocked. We need to figure out how to overcome this particular challenge. I see a series of wheels at each of the gates. My guess is we need to turn them for each other so we can pass through the barriers. Shall we give it a try? Deal with that creature so you can turn the wheel. Excellent. Now turn the wheel. Next gate. Nice! I'll open your gate now.
This is very interesting.
One last gate. You know what to do.
Can't hold on much longer. I'd be mad if I went out like that.
Well done! I'll turn this final wheel and get us out of here. Hope the sage was impressed by our gate skills. Into the next portal.
Nice to see us all together again.
Since we wound up here, I suppose we go through this new portal next.
Don't lay a claw on them.
Kaldane has a brazier. Help her!
Let's make this quick.
To the side! Tear them apart! You're nowhere, Keith. Place them with the others.
Do it, Brent. Trust her.
Circle around! Move to flank! Kaldane! Go, Outlaw. I'm right behind
You're
you.
too late. The Thieves' Moon is mine.
Kaldane.
Boss fight!
Ground yourself.
Focus on Kaldane. I'll deal with the stun.
Kaldane! Go, Outlaw. I'm right behind you.
Ow! Can't think. Hurts.
Here, partner! The Thieves' Moon! Catch!
What happened? Did we win?
I think so. The Thieves' Moon did something to... time? Turned Kaldane back into a man again.
Gwen, the Thieves' Moon. It broke.
We stole it, used it, and it did its job. Nice catch, by the way, partner. The Thieves' Moon. It really broke, didn't it? Oh well, it served its purpose. But wait, what's that you got there?
The gemstone that fell out of the Thieves' Moon. It looks like it will fit in the Prowler's talisman.
Would you look at that? I think you're right. You'll need to show it to Mylan Deshery back in the den. If this is connected to the Prowler's talisman, she'll definitely be able to tell you.
I think you have all caused enough of a disturbance in my creator's vault. Allow me to aid you in your immediate departure.
Sage
You struggled through the creator's challenges, feasted on his accumulated knowledge, deposed some enemies, and perhaps rekindled some friendships. But now, you must leave the Nowhere Vault. Immediately, please. Your approach to my creator's challenges was quite unique, and you claimed what remains of the Thieves' Moon. You and your companions have only scratched the surface of what the Vault can offer. You may return as you like. My creator made many more keys. They're scattered across the land for the bold to find. I'll assign you a personal aide. Yes, a planar spirit named Early shall attend your future return to the vault. I look forward to observing your progress.
Count on it. I'll be back to explore more of the vault in the future.
That is the adventurous spirit that led my creator to build this place. And with that, you really must leave now. Until next time.
Captain Sansone, we come bearing a gift.
About time. We were about to come looking for you.
Here's the fearsome Gavin Coldane, trussed up and ready to arrest. And he had his ledger on him, which proves he really is a stupid criminal.
That was easier than I expected. You there. Let's talk. A thief who keeps their word. And here I thought this was going to turn out to be some new and elaborate ruse. Yet Gavin Coldane is shackled and justice will be served. His crimes will not go unanswered. As for yours, that's a different story. Thieves Guild? Is that what you lot are? But a deal is a deal, and I honor my word. Bringing this butcher to justice earns you all some leniency, for now. But be warned, there's still the matter of Quen's warrant. The law is the law, after all. Gavin Coldane, by the authority given me by the High King Emmerich and the Daggerfall Covenant, I place you under arrest for your crimes.
Now that that's done, let's return to the den, people. We have one more thing to discuss.
Watch your pockets. Ready.
See, where was it at? Oh, it's lower.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
Here we are.
Over here, partner. We have one last bit. This started when Basil sent word to the Abar's Landing Thieves Guild asking for help. So they sent me. My plan was to break into the Nowhere Vault, steal the Thieves' Moon, and unite the gangs of Daggerfall into their very own guild. Yeah, you did foul that up. Which I think was exactly what we needed. The Thieves' Moon gave us something to work toward, and helped the gangs learn to function as a team. It turned them into a proper guild, and then let us defeat the cartel.
If the gangs are now a proper guild, what else is there to do?
The guild needs a leader. Someone from the Daggerfall gangs to guide them and forge their path. Someone with skill, a quick wit, and an eye for the right jobs. Talk to Celine, Abrasia, and Edwayne. Then, tell me who you think should lead the guild.
Why are we even talking? You and I both know you won't choose me as leader. I'd be excellent at it for sure, and I stand by everything I did. But the others think I abandoned them. Choose Edwayne or Celine. Those two have earned it. Weren't you listening? You shouldn't choose me. The Roadsworn will become part of this new guild, but the others would never follow my lead. Sure, I'm brave, decisive, and action-oriented, but I also tend to do what's best for me and mine.
Honesty. I like it. Okay, I'm not choosing her. But, I like that. She's honest about that.
Quen wants one of us to lead our new Thieves Guild. I guess that makes sense. Did I impress you with my dashing good looks? And taste in dogs? Or did Celine's wit win you over? Or maybe Abrasia's bravery, which even sort of impressed me. Serious? All right. You want me to be honest? I'm not sure I'm right for the job. I'll do it if that's what you decide, but remember, I'm just a common street thief with a lot of friends in low places and a knack for getting out of trouble.
Now that we've decided to form this new Thieves Guild, the time has come to select someone to lead us. I'm actually all right with you making the decision. You got us to this point, after all. I'm not sure we would have made it this far without you. Because I'm brilliant, rich, and beautiful, and I am well connected to Daggerfall's noble class. Plus, I distinguished myself in our many adventures. Of course, so did Edwayne, I must admit, and even Abrasia surprised me. So, choose as you will.
Interesting. So they all basically are saying, I don't want to be leader except her. Huh. That is very interesting.
Now that we've decided to form this new... Because I'm brilliant, rich, and beautiful, and I am well connected to Daggerfall's noble class. Plus, I distinguished myself in our many adventures. Of course, so did Edwayne, I must admit, and even Abrasia surprised me. So, choose as you will.
I might just go with her. No, I might go with Edwayne, actually.
Quen wants one of... Serious? All right. Wait, what did you just say? Me? Why in oblivion would you pick me? Well, consider me honored, friend. I didn't think I had a chance, but I promise I'll lead the Daggerfall Thieves Guild with pride. And I'll do my best to keep them safe and out of the eyes of the law. Shall we let Quen break the news?
All right, you heard everyone out. Edwayne, Abrasia, and Celine all make good cases for themselves as leader. Who's it going to be, partner? Excellent. Who do you think we should announce as the new guildmaster? Edwayne. A perfect choice. His knowledge of the streets of Daggerfall and his skills as a sneak thief are legendary. He'll make an amazing guild leader, especially with Celine and Abrasia serving as his lieutenants and advisors. We inform the gangs, of course. There will be a lot of work in the upcoming days. Operations to start, gold to make, downtrodden to uptrodden. Is that a word? So, let's make this official. Hey everyone, listen up! I'm proud to announce the new Guildmaster of the Daggerfall Thieves Guild, Edwayne the Hawk. With his skills, experience, and knowledge of Daggerfall, this Thieves Guild could not be in better hands.
I am honored to accept this role, and to now call those who were my competitors my friends. I promise to serve with distinction, and always have the best interests of Daggerfall's thieves at heart. And with you all by my side, I know we will commit memorable crimes and do great things.
You there. We have some unfinished business to deal with. Oh, how do you stand it down here? No wonder criminals always smell so bad. Look, thanks to you, I was able to put an end to the Coldane cartel. I'm here to pay my debt. To you, and to Quen. I've come to warn you. The warrant on her has changed.
What happened to your uniform?
I couldn't very well wear that down here. But let's focus. Quen's warrants changed from crimes against the realm to the murder of a high-ranking official. They want her taken alive and dragged back to Hughesbane. Whoever died had influence. I know that now. Maybe it was an accident, but I suspect she's been falsely accused. This world of yours doesn't forgive, and it doesn't hesitate. Here, the warrant. Move fast and warn Quen. The Lion Guard will be hunting her by sundown. I'll do what I can to slow down the Lion Guard, but there's a limit before I draw suspicion to myself. I owe you all that much for helping put Gavin Coldane and his werewolves in the royal dungeons. Just make sure Quen gets someplace safe. I've seen warrants like this before. With enough coin, even usually honest magistrates can be corrupted. Most likely means someone powerful wants to eliminate a problem, and that problem is Quen. She must have made the wrong person very angry. Take Quen, and get her far from here. From Abba's Landing, out of Covenant territory completely if you can. There's going to be eyes everywhere looking for her. I'll do what I can, but if they catch her, my hands will be tied.
Bold of you to come visit, Sansone. And I like your outfit. Looks good on you.
Just settling my
What's
debts.
Captain Sansone doing down here? And out of uniform, no less. If he's here about that preposterous warrant...
The warrant changed. Take a look. Now you're wanted for murder.
Murder? I haven't killed anybody. I mean, not recently. And not in circumstances that weren't clearly self-defense. If this is about the guild, why name me specifically? I'm not that high up in the organization. This is starting to feel personal.
The captain suggests you run. How do you want to handle this?
I can't keep running from this. Sansone probably thinks I should go hide in the northern reaches of Winterhold. But if they tracked me to Daggerfall, they'll track me to there too. It's time to turn this around. We need to go to Abba's Landing.
Should we enlist Zira and the others?
Even if I wanted to, they're not there. They're busy doing much the same as I was here, helping establish guilds in other cities. Besides, I don't want to put them in danger. We can handle this. Just like that first job in Skyrim. You up for it?
Of course I am. Where should we meet?
Meet me above the glyph shop in Abba's Landing. It overlooks the palace, so you can't miss it. I used to go there to clear my head. It'll be safe. I'll inform the... Meet me above the glyph shop in Abba's Landing. It overlooks the palace. I've certainly made my share of enemies over the years, so... no, not exactly. If this leads back to Abba's Landing, The Iron Wheel is almost certainly involved. We may have stopped those bastards, but they refuse to stay buried. Could be them.
Yeah, this is more O'Gilgreel's style.
Let's not go all hostile unless it's their lives or ours. You know as well as I do, we're the Thieves Guild, not the Dark Brotherhood. We steal treasure and gold, not lives. Please, remember that. For me.
But I'm in the Dark Brotherhood, Quinn. Funny. Not as annoying as Emily though, because like, I mean, it's kind of obvious I'm in the Dark Brotherhood, but like, on the other side of that coin, it's like, she's not going to get angry at us because we're friends and shit. Still waiting for the day when a contract comes out on Emily's head, though. This one sells glyphs.
You there. Hold a moment. I'm with the Iron Wheel. Our bailiffs are on alert, hunting a murderer. A high elf named Quenith Lumina. Armed, extremely dangerous. She's tall, slender, and favors red. Now tell me, does that description mean anything to you?
Why are you asking me?
Because you fit the description of her partner. But Lord Daemar Utame doesn't care about you. He wants Quenith Lumina. I suggest you not give him a reason to take more notice of you. So I'll ask again. Have you seen Quenith Lumina?
Unless you plan to arrest me, move aside.
Do not use that tone with me. The Iron Wheel is vast, and it does not forget insults or injury. Tread lightly, or suffer our wrath.
And yet, that didn't stop the Abel's Landing Thieves Guild from stopping you last time.
So you do know Quinn. Then hear this and carry word to her. Lord Daemar will have her in chains before too long. He's overseeing the hunt from the warehouse district docks. Once he realizes she's in Abel's Landing, the Iron Wheel will come. If you see Quinn, tell her the Iron Wheel is watching. She won't slip its gaze.
It's kind of weird to see a high elf working with a Redguard faction.
About time, partner. I was As far as I can tell, the Iron Wheel hasn't noticed that I'm back in town. Still, if we're going to learn why someone wants to pin this murder on me, we need to keep to the shadows. Less noise, fewer eyes, better odds.
I wouldn't be so sure, Quinn. An Iron Will soldier was just asking about you in the shop below.
Strange. I used the guild tunnels and covered my trail. I even scouted this place myself. Not a threat in sight. It would take someone with real skill to escape my notice. Let's hope the Iron Wheel hasn't hired a rival crew to sniff us out.
The soldier told me Lord Daemar Utame is the one who had the warrant issued.
Daemar? He's just a minor noble in this wretched town. Greedy, morally flexible. Even the other corrupt lords can't stand him. Last I checked, he had no ties to the Iron Wheel. Which means someone's trying to bait us. They're setting a trap.
Wouldn't be the first trap we've knowingly walked into.
You mean the palace job? You ask me, Magnifica Felora's grand wedding is still one of the guild's finest jobs. I remember standing there, nerves humming, while you tried to decide who to bring as your date for the assignment.
Okay, this is funny. This is kind of funny. Not picking it though.
If Damar's working with the Iron Wheel, and if they've hired thieves as good as we are, we need to stay sharp. Still, the warehouse district is where we get answers. And no agent of the Wheel is going to keep me from the truth.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's get to the warehouse district, but go quietly. If the Iron Wheel is looking for me and hears so much as a whisper that I'm nearby, we'll have real problems.
Why would a minor noble like Lord Damar blame you for a murder?
I wish I knew. I don't have any ties to Damar, and I've never wronged him as far as I remember. So why get the king to issue a warrant for my arrest? There's something I'm missing. Some piece I can't see. And it's driving me mad.
The murder you're accused of. Did anyone of note die before you left for Daggerfall?
Not that I'm aware of. But this is Hughesbane. Thieves always try to outdo each other, especially when there's politics in play. My father used to say, those in the streets steal to survive, nobles steal to grow fat and keep boots on our necks.
Your father?
My father was complicated. Always pushing me toward a life he could never afford. Tutors, uniforms, lessons. Then the moneylenders started knocking louder every month. One day, he just vanished. No note, no word. Just gone. Forever.
We did discover he was leading a double life.
A life that sounds a lot like the one I'm leading now. Funny, isn't it? Parents shove you off a path with both hands, and somehow that just makes you want it more. He was an excellent forger, but a bad father. But still, he was my father.
Are you alright?
I will be, thank you. Just old memories. I usually keep those buried in dark places. Still, we need to reach the warehouse district.
That doesn't belong to you.
Rather busy right now.
First, we search the docks. Lord Damar's gold comes from shipping, and the manifest should tell us what he's moving and who he's moving it for. From what little I know...
Let the blood dance.
On the hunt.
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
No, this can't be right. My father's forgeries. That's why that bastard accused me of murder? He thinks he can drag Seraldo's secrets out of me? Let's check out the warehouse. I'll circle around back. You take the front door. Daemar put a price on my head for something I know nothing about. He's going to pay for that.
I called the guards, and they're on their way.
I've summoned the guard.
More of Daemar's dogs? I've never seen you before.
And we'll be the last thing you see if you don't cooperate. Where's Daemar?
Wait, listen. I am just a buyer. If Daemar's wronged you, I had no part in it. Listen, I swear by Tall Papa, I don't work for Lord Daemar. If you have a quarrel with him, I have nothing to do with it. I am only here to make a purchase. He told me he was close to acquiring a certain collectible that I simply must buy.
Are you seeking to buy a forgery?
Call it a forgery if you like, but Seraldo's work is so perfect that even the most experienced experts cannot tell the fake from the genuine article. If you own it and never know the difference, does it really matter?
And does Lord Daemar have this item?
I do not know. He said he was close to making the acquisition and was lining up potential buyers, just waiting on one last delivery, he said. Seraldo's daughter. Tuwaka knows why. I will tell you anything, just do not hurt me.
So where is Lord Daemar now?
Obviously not here, and I have been waiting a long time. Perhaps he is at the Noshira Citadel. He does much business with the Iron Wheel these days. He uses this warehouse to meet clients who are not inclined to march into their fortress.
If a single word of this reaches Daemar before we do, we'll come for you next. Do you understand?
No purchase is worth my life. I will not say a word.
100 gold says Daemar doesn't even have my father's work. Bold of him to think I'd end up delivered into his hands. And even if the bastard did catch me, I don't know my father's secrets. Damn it, Daemar probably knows more about him than I do.
That doesn't matter. Daemar thinks you know something he doesn't.
Right, and his questions will involve a lot of pain. All to get an answer I don't even have. Oh, Father, what have you dragged me into this time? The man's been dead for who knows how long, and I'm still paying for his misdeeds.
What do you want to do, Quinn?
Obviously, we need to go to the Noshira Citadel. Iron Wheels be damned. It's south of the city. Getting in won't be easy. Finding Daemar won't be easy. But nothing's ever easy with us, is it? Never in question, partner. Let's move. And hope Daemar's buyer here doesn't have a way to send word ahead before we get there. Breaking into the Citadel will be hard enough without Daemar being ready for us. No time to waste. Meet me near the Citadel. Place is still as disgusting as ever, and the iron wheel's thick here like roaches. You crush one and 10 more skitter out of the cracks. If Damar's in there, and I'm sure he is, we've got our work cut out to reach him.
Any idea where we should concentrate our search?
There are a few buildings inside, deeper than I'd like, near the back of the fortress. Last time I snooped around, the Iron Wheel used that area as a headquarters. If I was scum like Damar, that's where I'd set up shop. You know me, no blood if we can help it. But the Iron Wheel won't be as restrained, so do what you have to in there. I won't go looking to stain my daggers, but I won't lose any sleep if it comes to that. I'll follow, but stick to the shadows. This is the place. Damar has to be somewhere in here.
What's this? Gwyneth Lumina? In the flesh. I didn't think it would be this easy.
Call off the warrant, Damar. You know more about Seroldo and his work than I do. I can't help you.
I wouldn't be so sure. And it's Lord Damar, but let's not quibble. You, Quen's partner, speak with me. I have a proposal, and you should at least hear me out. You made it into the fortress and right into my office. It appears the Iron Wheel isn't as good as the reputation they've fostered. Still, I have a proposal to make to the partner of Gwyneth Lumina. Will you hear me out?
Alright, but make it fast.
First, understand that this was never personal. I just needed Gwyneth to locate her father's work. So I had some forgettable noble murdered and put the blame on her. However, certain information has reached my ears that changes everything.
And what information is that?
Don't play coy. The Daggerfall underworld leaks like a pierced water skin, and news travels fast in the shadows. I know what you and the gutter thieves discovered, and I want it. I want the location of the Nowhere Vault of Sage Vornet.
None of that sounds like a proposal.
So impatient. My proposal is simple. Leave Gwen here with me and walk away. She helps me into the vault, and I claim what's inside. Meanwhile, you get to keep breathing, and your friends in Daggerfall don't wind up dead in the dark of night.
Or, here's my proposal. Cancel the warrant and I won't separate your head from your body.
The weak-minded and those without any real power always turn to violence. So disappointing. I really expected better of you from the stories I heard. Well, I suppose if it's violence you crave... Iron Wheels, deal with this. But don't kill the woman in red. I need her alive.
I hate spilling blood, but I'm tempted to let my partner open you up and watch you drain.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Wait, what is the meaning of this?
Quen's one of ours. You threaten her, you answer to the whole guild. Take
That's
that!
funny.
Nice punch, Celine. Mind your thumb next time. Wouldn't want you to break a finger.
What are you all doing here?
Someone's watching out for you, Quen. And us too, come to think of it. Hey, Outlaw, let's talk.
That's funny.
Don't you just love surprises? I'm just glad you didn't start mopping the floor with us the moment we showed up as Iron Wheels. Told to Dwayne we had to be fast, or you'd be on us before we could blink.
She's right. She's right.
We got word that Quen was in trouble, out of nowhere. Guild's barely up and running, and already folk are tossing their dirty laundry at our doorstep and begging us to take it. Still, glad we arrived when we did. Not that I doubted either of you.
Any idea where the word came from?
That's the strangest part. Man walks into our den like he owns the place, dressed like a proper thief, gives me a stack of papers, and vanishes before anyone can blink. Said he'd be back once Quen was safe, that he needed to talk to both of you.
We'll finish up here.
Is he alive?
Someone wants to talk to you back in the Daggerfall Thieves' Den.
Let's get back to Glenumbra and see what this is really all about.
I have the slight suspicion that Quinn's dad's alive. I mean, I kind of thought this earlier, but now I'm like kind of sold. Is he actually alive?
Let's head in and see what this is all about. No, it's not possible.
My dearest Gwyneth, thank Ariel you're safe.
Called it.
How are you standing here? You're dead.
I know I have much to explain. Take a moment to collect yourself, my daughter, while I talk to your partner. I apologize for the deception in Nabal's Landing. Wearing the armor of the Iron Wheel was the only way I could whisper the right words before Daemar set his teeth in you both. I take it from the fact that you're here now that you survived his trap.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, I kind of had an idea that he was alive, but I wasn't expecting this motherfucker. That explains why a High Elf was working with a Red Guard organization.
And for all intents and purposes, I was. When Daemar first sought my forgeries, I thought little of it. Some petty noble sniffing after my finest work? He wouldn't be the first. Then he involved Quen with that laughable warrant. Daemar struck a wall in his search, a wall I built on purpose. And in a mix of brilliance and stupidity, he decided the answer must be my daughter, a woman who knew nothing of my treasures. He convinced a magistrate to issue a vague warrant, but...
But then we found the Nowhere Vault.
Exactly. And Daemar blamed Gwyneth for a murder he committed, making the warrant that much more serious. That's when I knew I had to get involved. So I emerged from hiding and intervened. Now I stand before my daughter, asking for forgiveness. I don't deserve your kindness. The truth is, this danger began with me. I couldn't remain a ghost and watch my past deeds drag my daughter into harm's way. Gwyneth, may we speak privately?
See if the others have returned, partner. Tell them about my father. I'll meet you at the docks once I'm done.
Interesting.
Over here, friend. What news of the mysterious stranger?
Never mind that.
Abrasia hauled Daymar and the pile of evidence directly to Captain Sansone. Said it brings her pleasure to see a pack of thieves do the Lion Guard's work better than the Lion Guard. How did we get to this point, though? That's what I want to know.
The stranger that gave you the warning and the evidence is Quinn's father.
Tuwaka preserve us. I assumed he was dead. Another high elf with a taste for red? I should have known he was kin. Anything else we should know? I mean, that you're comfortable telling us, that is.
Lord Damar put the warrant to get the father through Quinn. Then we found the vault.
And that made it worse. Of course, a cretin like Daymar would use the law and a false charge of murder to try to get his hands on the Nowhere Vault. Our Nowhere Vault. I wonder. A man everyone thought dead can hear things the living can't.
You want Quinn's father to work for the guild? That will be up to her.
You're right. Whatever Quinn decides, I'll support her. The guild wouldn't even exist if she hadn't brought us together. Quinn and you. Just say the word if you need us. Otherwise, we'll wait for Quinn's decision.
Is Quinn doing all right? It's plain to see from the resemblance that the stranger who came to our den is clearly a relation. And he did provide what we needed to save her, both from Daymar and from the falsified warrant. Do you know who he is?
It's Quinn's father.
Her father? I suspected as much. No matter his reasons for faking his death, it's clear that some part of him still loves her. I can only imagine what Quinn is feeling right now. I've been wondering what Quinn was going to do now that she helped us form our own Thieves Guild. I know Hughes Bane is her home, and she has a connection to the guild there, but I was hoping she'd remain with us. Is that selfish of me?
I don't think so. I'm going to meet her at the docks after this. I'll know more after we talk.
Quinn may not realize it, but she's really become a part of our new family. Is that strange? That I now consider our guild a family? Let's assume it is and I don't care, shall we? Let Quinn know we support her, no matter what she decides.
Thanks for coming to meet me, partner. What a strange feeling. You bury some past event, lock it up so the pain can't reach you anymore. Then, one day, the lock's ripped off and all those feelings flood back in. And when you learn why, I don't even know what I'm supposed to feel now.
Talk to me. What did your father have to say for himself?
He regrets nothing. Vanishing. Hiding. Letting me believe he was dead. He says the debts he racked up, the bounty hunters on his trail, they would have come for me eventually. The bastard truly believes it was for the best.
And what do you think?
I think he left me to fend for myself. Right when I thought I had a future, I was at the Illumination Academy. I was a good student, too. Then he vanished. The tuition stopped. And just like that, I was out, with nowhere left to go but the streets.
You survived, though. Now the question is, what do you want to know? What do you want now that you know he's alive?
I don't know. I never let myself think about this, because I didn't think it was possible. I buried it, the same way I thought he was buried. And now he's here. My father. And he wants to stick around this time. With me. With the guild.
I've been with you since the beginning, Quinn. You owe him nothing. You get to decide what's next.
Thanks. Back in Hughesbane, when we chased the truth of my father's death, you were there. You didn't flinch. You stayed, even when it got ugly. You do what you always do. You help. So I need that help one more time. Please.
What do you need?
Do I let my father stay? He says he's changed, and it would be nice catching up. But the burden he brings, will we just be paying his debts for him? Still, my father's back, and I've been handed a second chance. What should I do? You're right. My father helped us. Even knowing it could expose him. He gave us the clues we needed when it mattered. That must mean something. I have to believe he cares. He's my father. And I still love him. And I missed him. I'll tell my father I want him to stay. To try again. Thank you. And with that, the guild here is fully operational. Then we start establishing chapters elsewhere.
Look at you, Gwyneth. Sensible, capable, and making something real. Helping the guild take root in new ground. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of me too. I gave my father the grand tour and told him all about our work here. He's already offered to lend a hand. Once I know this guild chapter has everything it needs, I'll take him to Hughesbane. He should meet Zira and the others.
So things are going well?
As well as can be expected. I'm glad I made this choice. There's a lot my father has to make up for, but we'll work through it. Still doesn't feel real. I came to Glenumbra to help a guild take root, and somehow ended up finding my father. It's in a fine place. Abrasia, Edwayne, and Celine are working well together. I'm proud of them. I'm going to miss it here when I go back to Abar's Landing. But that's not too far. I can always check in on them from time to time. And to think, in the beginning they didn't trust me. I'll stick around for a bit. I still want to finish with the Codex and maybe visit the vault again. For now, I'm going to spend time with my father. and with the friends I made here.
Anything else you need from me?
Just this. Everyone chipped in. A thank you from all of us. From the Daggerfall Thieves Guild for everything you did. This would have gone very differently without you. Now here's to good friends and grand adventures. And to the Thieves Guild.
Dang. Well, let's check out this costume. I don't hate it. Still prefer my Dark Brotherhood leathers, though. Now, what is this that we got from this? Just more junk.
There's really...
Can we talk to him now?
Thank you for being there when Gwyneth needed a friend. Now, I know the choice was hers alone, but I suspect your counsel carried weight. She values you, and she trusts your judgment. I won't waste this second chance. I'll make things right. You'll see.
Alright, well, beekos, this is where I'm going to end it. We have completed the, this new story for the Thieves Guild. So, yeah, this was an interesting, and I liked this a lot more than, the original bullshit that they had going on with the Thieves Guild. Initially, I hated the Hughesbane Thieves Guild, and I'm glad that this, this was an immense improvement on it. This actually felt like a Thieves Guild storyline. It didn't feel like one long soap opera. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced going. To cooperate with me again, because Logan is able to stream it for whatever reason. I'm not, and I'm pissed about that. Because I really wanted to play the remake of the remaster of Black Flag for the channel and see what that all entailed, but it's not letting me stream it, so we'll see. I'll have to figure it out, but don't get your hopes up, since obviously I'm not sure that I'll be able to stream it at all. I still need to finish the original game's storyline on the channel anyways, so it's whatever. But until the next one, bye!